Welcome to Superdude channels of Superdavedev. We're watching the Formula 1 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix UAE. It's in the UAE, close to Dubai, if you were wondering. The reason why I'm saying that is because when I went to the UAE, yes, I went to the UAE, I didn't know that Dubai is in the UAE and Abu Dhabi is in the UAE. I thought they were two different places, and that's the way I felt. So here we go, we're about to go racing. I just want to fix my background graphics here. Final race of the season. Lando Norris should win this easily. His car seems like he has the grip. He has the grip, he has the speed, he has the confidence, it seems, especially seeing that there's no more need for him to worry about. There's no need for him to worry about, you know, things like trying to defend the championship or trying to beat Max to the championship. No longer has that type of pressure. However, it would not surprise me if he might even mess up this race. I don't think so, I really don't think so. But I'm just saying, it wouldn't surprise me. Dude, I cannot... We're about to get started. Norris is still in first place. Carlos Sainz is now in second. Dude, I didn't see what happened. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just trying to sort out myself here. Okay, so we're going racing. First we got Norris, Carlos Sainz second, Gasly third, Russell fourth, Hulkenberg fifth. Where's Verstappen? Perez is last. Where's Verstappen? Verstappen is 11th place? What happened to him? What happened to Verstappen, bro? Verstappen's 11th place. What is going on, man? Dude, it is so hot where I am. I think my electronics are failing. It is so incredibly hot over here. Like, I am sweating as I'm sitting here. So I can only imagine this electronics. The electronics are probably breaking as we speak. Probably melting inside, slowly but surely. Dude, Verstappen, what is happening with Verstappen? He's 11th position. He's behind Lawson. Leclerc is up into 8th place. What is happening? So I have to assume that something happened between Piastri and Verstappen. Perez is out. Perez is out of the race. Perez is out of the race. This is weird, man. Incredibly weird. So is Verstappen also going to finish his race? What is that? Like, is he also going to stop his race or not? This is crazy, man. This is so crazy. So Verstappen is in 11th place. Okay, so now I can see what's going on finally. Is that a safety car? No. Okay, I'm seeing what's happening here. Who's that? Is that Magnussen? Is that Verstappen? Dude, that's Verstappen being aggressive, bro. Is that Verstappen? No, that's Perez. It seems it's Perez. Dude, I'm seeing things happening, but I don't know who it is, man. Dude, Leclerc is in 8th position. Dude, if Leclerc and Ferrari can pull this off, I would be surprised, man. if Ferrari can win the Constructors' Championship over McLaren, that'll be amazing. Because they definitely deserve it. Because first of all, if Ferrari wins the Constructors, means McLaren couldn't even win the Constructors with their fast car. That's how bad it would seem. Okay, we're watching the replay of the start. Oh, he tried to pass Piastri. So Verstappen tried to pass Piastri. And then they touched wheels and they both spun, dude. They both, like, that could have been horrible. They both spun. Perez is out. I don't know how Perez is out because his car doesn't look destroyed, so I'm not sure. Dude, Verstappen. Yeah, so Verstappen is in 11th. Like, even when Verstappen spun, he still held on to 11th. He did a full 360 degree spun, him and Piastri. Piastri is in 19th, Verstappen is 11th. They both did the exact same spin. The worst thing is Verstappen was in the middle of the road. Piastri was off the road. He could have easily done what Verstappen did. Dude, Verstappen is so on point because even when he spins, he doesn't really lose that much. Like he was fourth, but still, you know. I don't want to praise Verstappen that much because I feel someone has to come and put him in his place. Someone has to humble him. Like, look here, I truly believe Verstappen is very cocky. I do believe he's very he has a massive ego. I do believe that that's true. And I do believe the only way that Formula 1 can be entertaining is if everybody can challenge each other fairly. And I feel that Verstappen hasn't been challenged properly. Lando Norris, we have already eliminated him from the opponents that can possibly challenge Verstappen. Lando Norris is scared, man. As soon as Verstappen goes side by side high speed, Lando Norris says, whoa, buddy, I don't want to go high speed chasing with you, bro. I don't want to go high speed racing with you. So I would say Lando Norris is not the guy, man. So that guy has completely been removed from my list of drivers that I think can actually challenge Verstappen head on. Russell says he wants to. Qatari could have proved it, he didn't. Qatari could have proved exactly all the things he's saying. Okay, so say virtual safety car is now been put away, is now going back to racing happening. Racing is happening. I don't know why they had to say, was the virtual safety car there for Perez? So Norris first place, Carlos Sainz second, Gasly third. Who is that? That's Mercedes. That Lewis Hamilton. Oh, that's Russell trying to pass Gasly, sorry. So Russell trying to pass Gasly for third place. I'm just going to do a quick position check. First is Lando Norris, second Carlos Sainz, third Gasly, fourth Russell, fifth is Hülkenberg, sixth is Alonso, seventh Magnussen, eighth is Leclerc, ninth is Stroll, 10th is Verstappen. So Verstappen went up from 11th to 10th. Remember, Verstappen and Piastri was side by side at the start. I'm just going to see what is his restart. Right behind the Williams is Piastri, and there, ooh, he hit the rear. Yeah, I think he damaged. So Piastri is already doing all sorts of things with that McLaren, man. Piastri is already crashing to the back of Colapinto with that restart. Colapinto's got a puncture because of Piastri. Dude, Piastri should get penalized because that's a slam dunk. Look here, I don't want to incentivize the FIA to make penalties because they already do that so much. They give out so many penalties on their own, but that's a slam dunk penalty right there, man. Lando Norris first, Carlos Sainz second, Gasly third, Russell fourth, Hülkenberg fifth, sixth Alonso, seventh Magnussen, eighth Leclerc, ninth Stroll, 10th Verstappen, 11 Lawson, 12 is Hamilton, 13 Bottas, 14 Zhou, 15 Albon, Yuki Tsunoda 16th. Jack Doohan, that's the guy that's replaced Ocon, is in 17th place, and 18 is Piastri. Colapinto goes into the pits, he's in 19th. Dude, Piastri, that's a slam dunk penalty for Piastri, bro. I don't want to give... Yeah, see, collision, causing a collision, yep. That is slam dunk penalty. Like, there's no... They shouldn't even think about it. Like, I know they have to put out those notifications to say that they're investigating it, but that's a slam dunk penalty right there, man. Piastri has the box as well, huh? Perez incident, collision under investigation. So Bottas, Perez is under investigation. I didn't see that collision. I just saw Verstappen and Piastri spun out. Dude, the fact that Verstappen spun 360, same as Piastri, spun 360 and immediately got going. Like 360 spun after that collision and immediately got going and held on to 11th place. That's insane, man. I'm telling you, man, Verstappen, don't underestimate his capabilities. Verstappen will show you, bro. Verstappen is already attacking the back of Stroll. Oh man, Stroll might actually take out Verstappen. This is the opportunity where Stroll can prove us all right by taking out Verstappen by just not paying attention. So who is that? Is that Ferrari? Is that Ferrari? That might be Stroll versus Leclerc. No, it's not. That is definitely a Ferrari being challenged, right? We're watching the replay of the start again. We're watching it. I just want to see Max Verstappen. So Max Verstappen did a very late lunge. He was side by side. Dude, Verstappen allowed that car to complete the 360. Piastri did not want to. 10 seconds for Verstappen. He spun out, bro. Dude, why would they penalize Verstappen if he already had to spin 360, dude? Verstappen had to do a 360 spin to correct his car. Dude. Verstappen got a 10-second penalty, but he spun. I don't understand this concept. So, look here, FIA. If a guy unfairly gets an advantage by pushing someone off the track and gaining an advantage, sure, but dude, I don't understand this. Verstappen was on the inside and they made a mistake. Dude, Perez just made a mistake on his own. Perez just made a stupid mistake, dude. Perez's mistake, if that is not, look here, I don't think Red Bull is going to gain much by firing Perez, because I'm starting to believe no one can actually do what Verstappen is doing when it comes to winning the championship for Red Bull and a subpar Red Bull. And that's just me being honest. That's what I truly believe. How did he spin? Oh, he got hit by Bottas, but Bottas hit him. Zach Brown talking about Piastri being hit by Verstappen. Dude, I get the feeling that Verstappen might have done that on purpose. To be honest, the more I think about it. Dude, Piastri caused his own car damage. He crashed into the back of Colapinto, bro, at the restart. Dude, Piastri, my goodness, bro, why are you sleeping? It's just the start of the race. He's in 9th place. Verstappen's now in 9th place, chasing down Magnussen. 10-second penalty, huh? So remember what's going to happen now. Verstappen is going to have to go into the pits and wait for 10 seconds before they can touch his car. That is the way a penalty works here. So if you have a 10-second penalty, time penalty, and you still have to serve a pit stop, you have to wait for 10 seconds before they can touch your car. And if they touch your car before that 10 seconds runs out, you get another penalty. Probably another 5 second. Maybe they will give Verstappen a 10-second penalty. Who knows? I think that penalty makes no sense to me, and I will explain this to you. So they're telling Piastri that Verstappen has been given a 10-second time penalty, and now Piastri is saying good. But look here. Look here, Verstappen wasn't like doing impossible. He was on the inside, and he definitely his car was basically understeering, and unfortunately it touched the side of, or the wheel, the rear wheel. It touched the rear wheel of Piastri. So at the moment, as it stands now, Ferrari is behind McLaren with 1 point. If Leclerc can move up and pass Alonso, which should be possible. Dude, Piastri's gonna get a penalty as well, bro. Piastri has to get a penalty. Like that is a slam dunk penalty for Luke here. If Verstappen gets the penalty for touching Piastri, right, at the start, then that's a slam dunk penalty for Piastri for literally hitting the back of Colapinto. I'm sorry, bro, but that's ridiculous. If they don't give Piastri a penalty, then they are absolutely out of their minds. That is a slam dunk penalty for Piastri, and I'm telling you now, if they don't give him a penalty, look here. Verstappen didn't crash into the back of Piastri. It wasn't like that. It was literally side by side at the first corner. Yes, I do agree Verstappen was taking the risk there, but they were side by side, and unfortunately he touched the rear wheel of Piastri, and Piastri went spinning off. Now Verstappen wasn't just like, oh yeah, I touched the rear wheel and now I'm going straight on. No, he was doing a 360 spin himself. Piastri didn't even have to do a 360 spin, luckily for him. But he didn't recover quickly, and I think the fact of the matter is he couldn't recover quickly because he has to take in consideration the fact that he has to rejoin the track with specific, rules. He has to follow the rules specifically when rejoining the track. That is Verstappen now trying to pass Haas. That is Verstappen trying to pass the Haas right now for 8th position. Penalty, yep, there we go. The penalty for Oscar Piastri. That's going to be a 5-second minimum. 10 seconds! They're giving Piastri a 10-second penalty. They could have given him 5 seconds, bro. They could have given Verstappen a 5-second. They could have given Piastri a 5-second. But see, this is where with the FIA destroying itself. They are destroying Formula 1's competitiveness, destroying the spectacle that is Formula 1, because they have to give Piastri a 10-second penalty, even though it's just a tap at the back. Yes, of course, it did destroy Colapinto's race, more or less. But the reason why they have to give him a 10-second is because they just gave Verstappen a 10-second penalty for doing the exact same thing, which is basically touching the guy in front of you. And yes, Piastri was still ahead of Verstappen. Verstappen might have been side by side, but Piastri was still technically ahead of him. So they had to be consistent, and now they have to give... Dude, Piastri is not going to get into... I would be surprised if Piastri gets into the points, dude. Ferrari has the opportunity to win this Constructors' Championship, and that is what I want to find out today. This is the interesting thing about this race, boys and girls. If you think, yes, the World Drivers' Championship is done, yes, it is. Verstappen won it. But we're trying to find out how bad is McLaren really. Are they going to lose the Constructors' Championship as well? Remember, they were leading the Constructors' Championship for a while now, man. So if they lose it at the last race, it just shows you how they squandered the performance of that McLaren. That McLaren was so much better, bro. Advantage Ferrari. Ferrari is now leading the constructors because because Leclerc is now ahead of Alonso. Leclerc is ahead of Alonso. I need to fix this freaking points thing in front of me. Just give me a second. I just want to quickly fix this because at the moment it seems like it's quieting down before the pit stops. So before it gets hectic again, I'm just want to quickly change something. Okay, I think that looks way more pleasing. I'm just trying to make it a little bit better. I know the track is a little bit out of the screen there, but hey, it's way better than what it was. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. We've got Norris leading, Carlos Sainz in second, Gasly in third, Russell in fourth, Hülkenberg in fifth, Leclerc in sixth place. So that's why Ferrari is currently leading the Constructors' Championship if they end this race like this. If the race ends and Norris is first, Carlos Sainz is second, Leclerc is sixth, and Piastri is all the way down in 17th place, then guess what? Ferrari wins the Constructors' World Championship and McLaren walks away this 2024 season with nothing. They walk away with nothing when it comes to championships. They could have won the Drivers' Championship, couldn't do it. They could have won the Constructors' Championship, and this might be the day where we find out that they couldn't even win the Constructors' Championship with a superior car. Trust me when I say this, if they do not win the Constructors' Championship, a lot of questions are going to be... McLaren is going to be a laughing stock. I'm going to be honest with you. McLaren, people are going to make jokes of McLaren because how can you have the fastest car and you can't win the Constructors, bro? You can't hold on to the Constructors. There's a fundamental issue here. We've got... Verstappen is now behind... so Verstappen passes Alonso, but Verstappen is attacking Leclerc, man. And now there goes Leclerc into 5th place. So now Verstappen is going to attack Hülkenberg to try and get to 6th place. Dude, Verstappen is doing a very good job for when it comes to positions, bro. Hamilton saying he's got no pace. Well, he didn't qualify very well, and it seems like his race pace is basically confirming that his qualifying pace wasn't necessarily going to be that good either. Anyways, pit window 12 or 26. So lap 12 and 26 is where the first pit stops might happen. Verstappen passing, dude, Alonso gave it to him, dude. Alonso gave him that pass. Alonso said, buddy, my friend, pass me, please. Alonso's being very courteous towards Verstappen. Now, I do think they're buddies, dude. I do believe that Alonso and Verstappen are buddies. But I doubt that if Verstappen gets close to Leclerc, I do not believe Leclerc will allow Verstappen to get close or even pass him. Like, first of all, Leclerc will do his utmost to try and get ahead of Verstappen as much as he can. Dude, he's 2 seconds behind Russell. Leclerc is 2 seconds behind Russell. Leclerc is doing such a good job. He started in 17th position, isn't that correct? Started in 17th position, is now all the way up into 5th place. But remember, we have to consider the fact that things happen in this race that isn't... you know what? Even if Leclerc finishes the race in 4th position, I would say he should get driver of the day. For sure. I first wanted to say no, but then I thought to myself, wait a second. This is actually even better because he didn't have to, make, people race in the rain, Even though I do believe it takes more skill to be the fastest guy in the rain, as Verstappen did, I do believe Leclerc's race might be similar. Not exactly the same, but it might be similar to what Verstappen did in Brazil. So now Hamilton has caught up. He's now in 7th place because Alonso goes into the pits. So does Hülkenberg. And yeah, man. So we have Norris still needs to pit. He's in 1st place. Carlos Sainz still needs to pit. We have Russell still needs to pit. Leclerc in 4th place still needs to pit. Verstappen in 5th place still needs to pit. Hamilton is 6th. Look, Verstappen started this, he qualified in 5th place. The fact that he's back in 5th place, even though he spun the 360, is pretty crazy, man. Hamilton in 6th place. Good. It's good for Hamilton. It's good for Hamilton. Let's be honest here. Hamilton being in 6th place is still good for him. He didn't qualify very well, but for him to be in 6th place right now, I think that's a very good thing for Lewis Hamilton fans to say, hey, he didn't qualify well, but he's in 6th place at the moment. He's doing very well. He's definitely gaining positions. He's doing what he needs to do in that car, even though he doesn't like that car. You know what? I just hope he likes the Ferrari because I'm telling you, man, the strategy team is not going to help him, bro. They're not going to be like Mercedes, assisting him in every single thing that he does. And him still, badgering his own team and questioning his own team. And Ferrari, he's not going to have to just question. He's going to have to out-strategize everybody else on his own terms, because Ferrari is not going to be that team, bro. I'm just being honest here. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But you'll see for yourself next year. Ferrari is not going to be a strategy master like the likes of Red Bull or Mercedes. Mercedes has definitely, you know, unfortunately, I have to say this. You might not like this, but Mercedes has definitely spoiled, you know. Dude, I just saw the exit of the pit for this race. And I'm thinking, so they go underneath and then they zigzag underneath and then they... I just saw where it exited, the pit exit on track, and I was like, oh. I never paid attention to where it exited. I knew it went underneath the track, but I didn't know it exited there. Front tires are getting way too hot. I can't brake. He says that he can't brake. Verstappen says his front tires are getting way too hard, he can't brake. So here we go. So yeah, so Norris in first place. The only guy that needs to pit from the top is, or already pitted, is Gasly. So Gasly has pitted. Yuki Tsunoda still has to pit. Hulkenberg has pitted. Lawson has not pitted. Hamilton has not pitted. Verstappen is not pitted in first place. Leclerc has not pitted. Russell is not pitted. Carlos Sainz is not pitted, and Norris is not pitted. I just love how we're not seeing the animation of the cars, because last time they showed me the animations. Now we don't even see the animations. I apologize if you were expecting animations on screen. I'm not sure why the animations aren't working of the cars on the track, but hey, that is unfortunate, man. Maybe I should refresh the... Let me refresh this. So it does show different positions on screen, but I'm guessing it's not going to... show the animations. That sucks. Whatever, man. Okay, so we're waiting for things to happen. At the moment, Norris is still only 3 seconds... Okay, 4 seconds ahead of Carlos Sainz. Russell is a full 10 seconds behind Carlos Sainz, it seems. Is that 10 seconds? So basically he's roughly 7 seconds behind Carlos Sainz. So I said it was 11, but it's actually 7 seconds, because they're counting it from the... No, how can they count it from the leader? No, they're definitely counting it from behind Carlos Sainz. So Carlos Sainz is 10 seconds ahead of Russell, and Russell's 10 seconds behind Carlos Sainz. Leclerc is 1.3 seconds behind Russell, bro. Leclerc can beat Russell for third place, for podium, double podium for Ferrari, man. Double podium, and dude, Leclerc, just don't, please don't destroy your race by trying to pass Carlos Sainz. That's all I'm saying. Leclerc should pass Russell, sure, but don't try and go after Carlos Sainz. Hold on to third place. Manage your race. Both of you manage your race, because I want to see Ferrari be Constructors World Champions. Why? Because McLaren has bottled this whole championship. And I want it to be very clear to everybody that watch Formula 1 and you know, think that they know what Formula 1 is about, that McLaren has literally destroyed their own hopes. Is that Perez? Perez family is in the pits with the Red Bull team, and no. Wait, why did the... What did I just see? Didn't I see Perez's dad? I guess I didn't. Did I see Colapinto maybe? No, he's dead last. Whose family was that? Is that... Whose family? Is that Doohan's family? It might be Doohan's family. I don't know, but someone's family is in the pits and clapping hands and cheering. And I instinctively saw the face and thought I recognized it. I thought it was Perez's dad. And then I saw, but Perez is out. So I was like, whoa, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, so Leclerc is on the backside of Russell, on the rear wing of Russell. There is no way that Russell is not going to lose his position, and I'll tell you why. Because all that Ferrari has to do is, but the problem is Ferrari's tires can go off if they keep chasing Russell like this. Pushing Russell can cause their tires to fall off faster, and they might actually lose their tires quicker, and they might have to pit first. But I would say that Ferrari should wait for Russell to pit first. That's what I would say. Wait for Russell to pit first, but I don't know what's going to happen now with the tires, man. Yeah, so any moment now, lap 19. It says lap 20 on the screen, but my picture's a little bit slow, a little bit delayed, because video is always slower than data. Just keep that in mind. I've said it from the start. I've said it last year. I'll say it again. Video is always delayed compared to the data that you can see on screen. Black and white flag for Stroll. Track limits. So Stroll gets black and white flags. Dude, Stroll is nowhere. Stroll is in 14th position. Why is he cutting the track, bro? Stroll is trying to keep up with Piastri. He's trying to pass Piastri. Stroll is trying to pass Piastri, bro. They're gonna crash, bro. Stroll is gonna crash someone out. I'm almost, dude. If Stroll crashes Piastri out here, that's gonna be crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If Stroll crashes Piastri out here, that's gonna be insane. Because then McLaren only has one car that can win the championship for them. The Constructors' Championship, which is impossible. And at this moment, remember, we don't know what's going to happen. Ferrari might have a mechanical issues. We don't know. We don't know. We don't wish that they would have mechanical issues, but it's possible. We have to take consideration for these things, because they could happen. Lap 20, no one has pitted from the front. So top 7 places, no one has pitted. No one. 7th position, Gasly has pitted. Leclerc is now... Oh, Leclerc went into the pits. Leclerc did go into the pits. I'm seeing the data showing me Leclerc is going to the pits. Like, unfortunately, I will probably see him on screen going to the pits now. That's the only unfortunate thing about... Oh, so you consider had a real problem with starting the car, man. Kept going to anti-stall. Okay, so Yuki had a serious problem with his race start. He basically did what happened with a Formula 2 driver for Red Bull. Stalled, but luckily the Formula 1 car has anti-stall. So Leclerc goes into the pits. Now we see him going, dude, this is delayed, huh? This is seriously delayed. Goes into the pits, goes Leclerc. Now, is that a good strategy? Because they shouldn't they have waited? So 2.7 second pit stop. That's a very good pit stop, bro. I just hope those wheels are tight, man. I'm just gonna state the obvious. I hope those wheels are tight. Leclerc comes out ahead of Nico Hülkenberg. He's now in 8th place. So Verstappen is now in 4th place, 5 seconds behind Russell. Can Verstappen catch up to Russell? I wonder, man. Verstappen's car seems very competitive, actually. At the moment, I don't know, because he was doing a lot of passes at the start, but now I think he might be slowing down. I'm not sure. We have to wait and see. We have to wait and see what his delta is, or his lap times are compared to Russell. Is he catching Russell? Is he not catching Russell? Those type of things. That's what we're trying to pay attention to here. The only reason why I'm curious about this is because I want to see where Verstappen could have been, more or less, you know? Oh, the picture just cut out. Picture just cut out. That is bad. I don't know why the picture would cut out for no reason like that. That is their problem. I wonder why. The video just cut out for no reason, and then they had to switch to a different camera, which made no... I wonder if it's the heat or something. Because I'm telling you, it's so hot here, man. Where I am right now, it is extremely hot. Verstappen is gaining on Russell, but like minimal. He's really minimal gains on Russell. I'm not sure if he's... I think they're just managing his tires at the moment, which makes no sense to me because he has a 10-second penalty. So managing tires right now is probably the last of his concerns. He should probably just push as hard as he can, go into the pits and change and push as hard as he can. In fact, they should have... no, probably not. The thing is, Verstappen won't lose anything. Verstappen won't lose his Drivers' Championship. He won't lose the Constructors' Championship for Red Bull either. So I'm not sure. Dude, Perez... If Perez stays in Red Bull, it shows you that there's something else going on at Red Bull. And you know what? I don't have a problem with Perez staying at Red Bull, because I really don't see anybody else challenging Verstappen. Yuki Tsunoda being told to stay out, and then Yuki Tsunoda saying why, asking why. Dude, this is an interesting race purely because I want to see how Ferrari wins the Constructors. Ferrari is gonna win the Constructors. This is insane, man. This is insanity. Ferrari, okay, yeah, Verstappen is gaining a very marginally, man. He's not gaining heavily on Russell, which makes me believe he is kind of managing his tires. It has to be, man. So Piastri is now up into 11th place. He's almost getting a championship point in 10th. Because remember, only from 10th place that do championship points get awarded. So from 10th position, you get 1 championship point. And then we have to find out how many he can get until the end of the race. We don't know. Gasly is ahead. Passes Yuki Tsunoda. Now, Leclerc has to pass Lawson. Leclerc is now behind Lawson. Leclerc now has to pass Lawson. Will he pass him? Oh. This is a crazy race, man. Yeah, Ferrari is right on top of Gasly, man. Ferrari, oh, man. Ferrari is on top of Gasly. Now it's these are friends, man. Gasly and Leclerc are friends. So will Gasly let Leclerc go? I would almost bet money on it. That Gasly will basically make it easy for Leclerc to pass him. I'm almost sure of it. So there goes Lawson into the pits. Norris still ahead, 4 seconds ahead of Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz is keeping that 4 seconds, man. Russell 16 seconds behind Carlos Sainz. Verstappen now 4.9 seconds behind Russell. Not that bad. So Verstappen can still do something. Verstappen shouldn't be. So what I'm trying to figure out what position Verstappen will end this race. I think he will end up 5th place. Even if Verstappen is 4th place, even with the 10-second penalty, he will probably end up in 5th place in this race. Not the championship, the race. Thank you from Pierre Gasly for allowing Carlos Sainz to pass him. Pierre Gasly has allowed Carlos Sainz to pass him easily, man. It looked like he was basically saying, please, Carlos Sainz. Please, Carlos Sainz. I'm saying Carlos Sainz. Please, Leclerc. Please, Charles Leclerc, pass me. So Lawson's tires aren't properly put on the wheels. So the wheel was not attached properly on Lawson's car. Carlos Sainz is trying to start catching Norris, which is interesting. Is that Ferrari really that fast? Nah, I think Norris is just maintaining his tires, to be honest. It doesn't really look like... Oh, his wheel is vibrating. Is he gonna go straight into the pits? Yeah, so there's definitely an issue. the commentators were talking about green lights, but there was green lights. Oh, you're supposed to wait for green lights. Yes, there was a green light, buddy. Dude, is that a dust storm there in the back? Dude, that is one thing about the Middle East. So many dust storms there, dude. So much dust and stuff is crazy. So, Carlos Sainz go into the pits. Carlos Sainz in the pits. Carlos Sainz in the pits, exiting the pits. 2.2 pit stop. That's a very good pit stop. Dude, that's from Ferrari, nah? That is a Ferrari pit stop doing 2.2. Now Norris is going to do pit stop. Norris is now going to do a pit stop. Immediately after Carlos Sainz, Norris is going to do a pit stop. Oh! Carlos Sainz is pushing that car out of that pits. Yeah, show us what happened with the pit stop. So I think it's a front left. Half rotation, dude. Like that car, that front left wheel wasn't even touched. Oh, okay. We're just watching Liam Lawson having an issue with his pit stop, but I think it might be him. It might be Liam Lawson. I'm not sure. I didn't check what the Lollipop Man did, but it looked... So now Norris is in the pits. Norris is in the pits. Can they mess this up? Can McLaren mess up this pit stop? Let's see. Will McLaren mess this up? No, they're not messing it up, bro. Very, very good pit stop. What is it? 2 point? What is a pit stop? They're not even showing us how long it took. 2 seconds. That's a very good pit stop, man. 2 second pit stop. Now George Russell comes in. Now Verstappen just pushes ahead. Verstappen now up into third place, man. Verstappen up into third place. How did Carlos Sainz pit and he's still ahead of Verstappen? Verstappen was 20 something seconds. Dude, that is insane actually. So Verstappen's now up into third place. I'm just curious to find out where Verstappen will end his race. I know it won't be first, but I'm just curious. Lewis Hamilton up into fourth place, man. Good for Lewis Hamilton actually. How far behind is Hamilton time wise? Let's see here. Is that 14 seconds? No, that's 12. I don't know how Hamilton is 3 seconds behind Verstappen. Hamilton is 3 seconds behind Verstappen, dude. So Hamilton can technically beat Verstappen here. Without Verstappen needing to pit, Hamilton can still pass Verstappen. That is going to be interesting if Hamilton goes past. So Russell and Gasly were fighting each other. Immediately Russell passed Gasly. Retire the car. So they are retiring Colapinto's car. Poor Colapinto, dude. Like the guy had a golden opportunity, and I think he took the party life way too seriously, man. I think in Vegas, I think that is where it all went downhill. Okay, it went downhill from Brazil, to be honest. It started going downhill from Brazil, but I think in Vegas he started to party more. Yeah, James Bell saying thanks to Colapinto. I think it's good, but I don't think Colapinto's ready, man. He should have... He should have only been concerned about racing. As much as he could, just racing. He shouldn't have partied, he shouldn't have, had fun. Unfortunately, the only reason why I'm saying that is because you're literally there to prove yourself, and it seems he just didn't do enough. So right now... Yeah. So Carlos Sainz is now trying to attack Norris. Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari is trying to attack Norris. Remember, this is going to be the last time Carlos Sainz will drive for Ferrari. And I would go as far as to say ever. I don't think Carlos Sainz will drive for Ferrari ever again, if I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think he's going to drive for Ferrari ever again. So Carlos Sainz has a golden opportunity to do whatever he needs to do to try and beat Lando Norris. But I think McLaren is just faster. So it seems that Ferrari might not. It seems that Ferrari might still not have enough points. Because there's definitely something wrong with the graphics. There's something wrong with the graphics of the constructors' points. They're not showing us where are they currently at. They're showing us points that make no sense. Like, there's something wrong with the on-screen graphics of this Formula 1 race, because I don't understand what they're trying to tell me about those race. About the race points, because Leclerc should beat Hamilton and should be Verstappen. So Leclerc should be third actually. Because Russell is now behind Leclerc, but remember, Russell is now trying to attack Leclerc, trying to catch up to Leclerc. So technically Leclerc should be third place in this race. Yeah, so Verstappen is not pitting until he absolutely has to, dude. Verstappen is not pitting until he absolutely has to. Okay, there goes Verstappen into the pits. And I think it's a good time for him to pit anyways. Yeah. Okay, so that's a 13-second pit stop. That's a 13-second pit stop for Max Verstappen. Remember, they had to give him the penalty. They have to give him the penalty. Dude, the fact that Verstappen ended up in 10th place is kind of shocking. So Piastri also has to take that 10-second pit stop. The 10-second pit stop penalty. You know, like take the 10-second, wait for 10 seconds before he can actually get his car to be changed, new tires and stuff. So now Verstappen is in 11th place out on track. Verstappen. Oh my goodness, they are going to penalize him for that, dude. There's no way the stewards are not going to penalize him for that. There's no way. There's no way the stewards are not going to penalize him for what he said on the radio. There's no way. There's no way they're not going to penalize him for that. No, dude. Verstappen took an opportunity. He took it. He did a 360 spin for trying to take an opportunity. He paid for it. Like, that is what I'm saying. If Verstappen did not have to spin out there, then I would say fine, penalize him. But he had to spin a full 360. Oh, there's something wrong with... Valtteri Bottas' tire is destroyed. Valtteri Bottas' front right tires are destroyed. Valtteri Bottas' front right tire is destroyed. I'm not sure how. Kevin Magnussen. Oh! There's an accident between Bottas and Magnussen. Accident. He is gonna get a penalty for that. Magnussen should have... Oh, man. Yeah, but why did Bottas do that? That's exactly what he did in Brazil in 2021. He just said YOLO and crashed everybody out in front of him. That's the same exact thing. He just went full beans and just said, okay, if you die, you die, man. Oh, man. Valtteri Bottas, bro. He is definitely not a Perez replacement. That's okay. He's a Perez replacement based on the fact that he's not doing well, sure. Lewis Hamilton yet to pit. Lewis Hamilton is the only guy yet to pit, but remember, he's the only guy on hard tires. He's 14 seconds behind Carlos. Dude, actually Hamilton is not doing bad, man. But remember, the front guys did pit, so he might be doing bad. Dude, Leclerc is going to take 3rd position. Yeah, that's Bottas. Bottas is guilty for that, dude. Bottas is guilty for that. I don't know what he was thinking there, and I don't know what he was like. That was so unnecessary, bro. He was trying to dive on Magnussen, but he completely destroyed both cars, basically. Not completely destroyed, but he definitely... I'm just confused. How is McLaren still ahead? How is McLaren still ahead? How is I don't understand how McLaren is still ahead. Because Leclerc will go up into 3rd place. How would they still be ahead? How would McLaren still be ahead? Dude, if Carlos Sainz wants to prove something now, if Carlos wants to prove how good he is for... Yeah, so they're just reminding us that Piastri still needs to serve his 10-second penalty. He goes into the pits. Trust me, if that McLaren team are going to touch those cars, I'm telling you now, they're going to touch this car and they will get another penalty. Watch this. McLaren's going to touch this car before the 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, and... They're touching the car. Didn't they touch the car? Didn't they touch the car? Dude, someone has to check that because I think they touched that car. Might have been accidental touches there, to be honest. Verstappen is now back in 9th place. He has to repass Alonso, has to repass Hülkenberg. So he has to repass everybody, man. I thought Verstappen was definitely going to be close to Hamilton, but now actually he still needs to pit. Oh, but yeah, that's what I'm... Hamilton still has to pit, that's true. Come on, Carlos Sainz, show Ferrari, make Ferrari question their decision to take Hamilton. Come on, Carlos Sainz, show Ferrari what you're worth. Show them the mistake they made. This is the best opportunity for Carlos Sainz to show what Ferrari did. The massive mistake Ferrari. So if Carlos Sainz goes and beats Lando Norris, dude, I still don't believe Verstappen should have gotten a penalty because he did a full 360-degree spin. If Verstappen didn't have to spin when he touched Piastri, then I would say sure, penalize him. But he still had to spin. He still had to lose positions. That is why I don't understand that penalty. I don't understand it. Like, sure, give him a penalty because now they had to give. They basically had to destroy Piastri's race anyways. Because of the penalty they gave Verstappen. Because now Verstappen got 10 seconds, they had to give Piastri a 10-second penalty. So Piastri's race isn't anyways destroyed, even worse. Okay, so let's just do a quick position check. Carlos Sainz first. Sorry, no, I'm trying to I'm trying to envision that Carlos Sainz will win this race. I'm trying to, make it real. But to be honest with you, I'm not sure that he has it, man. And remember, if he does it, it would look very bad for Ferrari. If Carlos Sainz can pass Lando Norris and take the lead of this race, then I'm telling you, Carlos Sainz deserves the championship, like deserves to be in Ferrari, and he deserves to get back to Ferrari as quickly as possible, because I don't think Lewis Hamilton's going to do much in Ferrari. We don't know. I'm speculating. I don't know. Okay, so Lando Norris first, Carlos Sainz second, third is Leclerc. Lewis Hamilton pitted. When I was ranting there about Carlos Sainz, Lewis Hamilton pitted. Lewis Hamilton joined right in front of Verstappen. Lewis Hamilton joined right. So how far is Verstappen? Oh no. So Verstappen's gonna pass. And Max Verstappen, dude. So Verstappen is behind Alonso, which is right behind Lewis Hamilton. So these three guys are racing. So three world champions are racing each other right now. This is crazy, man. So position check: Norris first, Carlos Sainz second, Leclerc third, Russell fourth, fifth is Gasly, sorry. 6 is Hülkenberg, 7th Hamilton, 8 is Verstappen, Alonso is 9th place. So on my screen, Verstappen is still behind Alonso. On my screen, Verstappen is still going to pass. So I'm guessing he's going to pass him here. So Verstappen is still going to get past Alonso. Alonso in 9th, 10th is Albon, 11th Zhou New, 12th is Yuki Tsunoda, 13th is Jack Doohan. 14 Lance Stroll, 15 Piastri. Piastri's race is GG, bro. 16th Magnussen, 17th Lawson. Interesting, man. Max Verstappen passes Alonso. On my screen, Max Verstappen passes Alonso right now. Dude, Carlos Sainz needs to fight Lando Norris to take the championship, dude. So Ferrari is not going to take the championship, but since when is McLaren's lead so much? I don't remember what their lead was in Qatar. I don't remember, man. Because I do remember that. I don't know, man. Yeah, so Norris is now playing games. Norris is playing games with Carlos Sainz. He's showing Carlos Sainz that he's got way more speed. Way more speed in his pocket if he needs to use it. Poor Carlos Sainz. Poor Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz cannot prove to Ferrari once and for all they made a massive mistake. Because this would have been a massive statement. If Carlos Sainz basically came close to Norris, attacked him for first place, even somehow got first place, you know what a massive statement that would be from Carlos Sainz to Ferrari. That would have been massive, man. Ferrari would never have been able to deny the fact that Carlos Sainz has single-handedly given them the World Championship. Constructors World Championship, that is. If Carlos Sainz could catch and pass Norris, of course. But I don't think it's going to happen, man. I think Norris's car is way too fast, and I think Norris has got way too much speed on that McLaren. So, dude, I honestly believe that they were going to lose this Constructors. I honestly believe they're going to lose the Constructors, but for some reason I was completely misguided on how much of a lead McLaren already has. I think it's because I got confused with Leclerc's, how far Leclerc is behind, how far Leclerc was behind Lando Norris confused me to what the lead was between constructors of Ferrari and McLaren. So I think it was like 8 points. I think Leclerc was 8 points behind Norris in the driver's second place position championship. For second place, I mean. So this is pretty insane, man. Could yet be a podium night for Lewis Hamilton, they say. Why do they think there will be a podium night for Lewis Hamilton? Oh, because he's pulling away from Verstappen. Dude, he's pulling away from Verstappen doesn't mean his car is going to pass everybody in front of him, bro. like, I don't agree with that. I do not agree that Hamilton is going to pass everybody in front of him and get podium. I don't believe it. Even if he gets close to the clear, I think that I even remember he has to pass Russell. Russell is not going to let Hamilton pass him. Russell's in 4th place behind Leclerc. Russell will not, like, look here. Russell is very petty when it comes to not being shown up by his teammate. I don't think Lewis Hamilton will get past Russell. I think it's just a fact, and I think Russell already knows how to make sure that Lewis Hamilton can't pass him. So I don't think that's going to happen. Unfortunately, we don't like to see it, but it's just unfortunate. This is just the reality. Oscar Piastri goes up into what position is that? 15. Oh, 14, sorry. 14th position for Oscar Piastri. 14th position. Hamilton 2 seconds behind Hülkenberg. Even if Hamilton passes Hülkenberg, even if Hamilton passes Gasly, right, for 5th place, Russell is not going to let him pass. I'm telling you now, he won't. So Lewis Hamilton very close. Less than 2 seconds behind Hülkenberg. Remember, he was like 5 seconds behind Hülkenberg. He's now 2 seconds behind. Less than 2 seconds. Verstappen is almost 4 seconds behind Hamilton. So Verstappen is trying to stay with Hamilton somewhat trying to stay with, okay, technically Verstappen was less than a second behind Hamilton, and then immediately Lewis Hamilton just pushed. So they're saying that the McLaren team is asking Lando Norris, if there was a safety car, would Lando Norris feel comfortable pitting and getting fresh soft tires, and would he feel comfortable passing Carlos Sainz for 1st place? And Lando Norris' answer was yes. He had no hesitation, just emphatically yes. Give me the soft tires, I can pass Carlos Sainz. Yeah, so they're just talking to Zach Brown on the TV. Speaking to Zach Brown. Dude, there's definitely some issues here from Formula 1, dude. Jack Doohan, the rookie, trying to get past Stroll. Jack Doohan might actually cause an accident. We don't know, because remember, everybody is bracing for an accident to happen. Safety car to come out. Oh, Lance Stroll passes Jack Doohan. Oh, I see. And well, it was a clean pass. Very clean pass. I'm not expecting that. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool to see Jack Doohan racing, because we normally see him on the TV and stuff, but he's actually racing, man. Yeah, so Lance Stroll passes Jack Doohan pretty convincingly, and now we've got Hamilton trying to pass Gasly. Hamilton trying to pass Gasly. Interesting. So Hamilton's on medium tires. Trying to pass Gasly is Hamilton. Less than a second, half a second basically behind Gasly, trying to pass him. Just watching Hamilton trying to catch up and pass. He might do it right here. Yep, he's got way more pace than that. Dude, Gasly had no chance, bro. Gasly had no chance. Gasly had no chance, bro. He couldn't do anything. Gasly's car is so slow compared to Hamilton. He couldn't do a thing. So now Hamilton is 14 seconds behind Russell. 14 seconds. He has 15 laps remaining. What can Hamilton do? I don't think much, because I believe his tire wear will come into play, and that ultimately Russell will slow him down, will keep him behind. I just love how his team is telling him all the information he's asking, and then he's still questioning them. How dare you tell me the gap is this much, dude? They're giving you the facts. They're giving him the facts, and Lewis Hamilton is still ridiculing him. Sorry, ridiculing his own team. Lewis Hamilton is asking them for the facts and the numbers, and then he still questions why they give him these ridiculous numbers. Like, bro, you're asking for it. Stop asking for it then. So, Verstappen passes Hulkenberg. Verstappen passes Hulkenberg for 7th position. Dude, Verstappen, first of all, he did a full 360. He stayed in 11th place. He went from basically 3rd place to... Dude, I think dude. I don't know what to say, but it's pretty strange, man. I don't... Like, the only reason why I would say, sure, give him the penalty is because... The only reason why I can imagine why they should give him the penalty is because Verstappen can somehow influence the other people's Constructors' Championship, you know? Like this, we lose the Constructors. I think Leclerc knows the answer, but I don't know why I thought that Ferrari was going to win if they were 2nd and 3rd. I don't know why I thought that they were going to win. Once again, it was me thinking that Leclerc's gap to Lando Norris in the World Drivers' Championship was the Constructors' Championship, which of course is completely false. Should have paid attention. Dude, Carlos Sainz can't do a thing, huh? Carlos Sainz cannot do a thing to Norris. So Hamilton is still gaining on Russell, but not by much, man. It looks like Russell is gaining on Leclerc, actually. I think that is why Leclerc asked Ferrari. So Leclerc was on the radio. Asking Ferrari, if they finish second and third, will they still lose the constructors? And the team said yes. But we don't know what's going to happen. Keep pushing. Verstappen is faster than Gasly. Verstappen is way faster than Gasly, huh? Verstappen is 1000% going to catch and pass Gasly, as it seems right now. Oh, he's already on top of him. Why? What am I? I'm not even seeing what they're like. Yeah, but again, they are showing cars that they want to show on screen. So I only saw them showing Verstappen now. So Verstappen wants to go past, but then decides not to. Verstappen finishing P6 with a 10-second penalty while doing a 360 at the start. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. I think Verstappen, once again, he shows that you can penalize him. He can spin out. He will still somehow come back. Because remember, he qualified 5th, right? He qualified 5th. Verstappen is 7 seconds behind Hamilton. So Verstappen has almost no chance of beating Hamilton purely because of the tires and the pace and whatever. So now Piastri is in 12th place. Piastri now is trying to pass Yuki Tsunoda and then pass Alonso for 10th place. 1 point in the championship. And Piastri goes off track, makes a mistake. Piastri makes a mistake, goes off the track, trying to pass Yuki Tsunoda. Dude, just as they switched to Piastri's camera view on board, they switched to Piastri's on board, and you just see Piastri going off the track. And for a second, I thought he was going to crash. For a second there, we thought Piastri was going to crash, dude. Dude, it looks like he was going to crash, bro. Yeah, he was sliding like crazy in that corner, that's for sure. So Leclerc is being told, okay, let's get back into the rhythm. And then Leclerc tells... And then Leclerc speaks to Ferrari and says, I don't know what you call the rhythm. Or what you expect the rhythm to be. Dude, that could have been a safety car right there, man. With Piastri. That could have been a safety car right there, but it wasn't. Like that was almost a slam dunk safety car with Piastri going off the track and looking like it's about to crash. So that could have changed everything, huh? That could have changed every single thing, man. Yeah, so now McLaren told Piastri on the radio, please don't make any mistakes anymore. If you don't want to push the guy in front, don't push him. We don't want any more mistakes. Please do not make any more mistakes. That is crazy, huh? McLaren's like, bro, don't destroy Norris's race just because you're trying to take risks. Hamilton 9 seconds behind Russell. Even if Hamilton gets up close to Russell, Russell's not going to say, ah, yeah, buddy, take my place. Russell's not that type of driver, man. Oh, he passed Yuki pretty easily there, man. Oscar Piastri passed Yuki Tsunoda, but Yuki Tsunoda is trying to come back. Yuki Tsunoda coming back. Yuki Tsunoda coming back. Oh man, he's gonna pass. He repassed him. Dude, Yuki just repassed Piastri and Yuki Tsunoda just repassed that McLaren. Dude, that's insane. That is insane, man. Yuki Tsunoda said no, buddy. No. The fact that Yuki Tsunoda just did that is crazy, man. Yuki Tsunoda got passed by Piastri easily, and then Yuki Tsunoda said no. And then he passed him at the next corner. That's crazy. He repassed him, or should I say, he took back his position. 10 laps remaining on my screen. I'm sure there's like 9 laps remaining here. What is the laps remaining here, man? Yo, there's like it's 7 laps remaining. 7 laps remaining on the data on screen, but I'm only on lap 49. That sucks. Video is just slower than data. If you're watching this video, it's slower than data. That's just the way it is. Dude, if Verstappen ends up P5, then he didn't lose, he didn't gain. He just, like, even with everything that happened, he still basically took back his position, basically. His original position, because technically he started from 4th. There is no way. If Piastri crashes, dude, they're gonna crash. They're gonna crash. Come on, Yuki, show Piastri that you don't care. Ah, Piastri's gone. Piastri's gone. Piastri is gone, man. Why are they showing us McLaren's head office? Why are they showing us McLaren's, you know, racing center showcase of the race? That is weird, man. That's very strange. Very strange indeed, man. They're showing us a live feed from people watching the race, but at McLaren's headquarters. It looks like civilians watching the race at McLaren's headquarters. Why are we seeing that? Explain to me why that is not biased. Showing us McLaren's headquarters. Showing us McLaren's headquarters of people watching the you know, supporting McLaren, watching McLaren at the McLaren headquarters. And why we can't go to Netherlands and see all this Max Verstappen supporters watch Max Verstappen win the World Championship when he won it in Vegas. That, you know, there's some duality is going on here where some rules apply to some nationalities and some rules do not apply to other nationalities. It's my honest opinion there, man. But dude, it's crazy to me that Verstappen, even when he made a 360 spin at the start, he still was 11th position, and he was still around 4th place. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. If they didn't give him that 10-second penalty, he would have ended at least 4th, maybe even 3rd. I don't know, man. There's something fundamentally wrong with the way that FIA is running the sport. And the problem is, I don't think there is a solution, because they're doing exactly what they're contracted to do. The FIA is doing exactly what they're supposed to do, so there's no way you can actually say that it's wrong or right. It's just they're doing what they're supposed to do, is, you know, give penalties where penalties are supposed to, you know, supposed to happen for those who are supposed to receive the penalties. So Hamilton 6 seconds behind Russell. 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 Now remember, it might be lower here. Let's see what it is on here, because this data is way ahead. So it says Hamilton is 4 seconds. 4 seconds behind Russell. Okay. And that's lap 53. Hamilton is not going to pass Russell, that's for sure. Verstappen is definitely not going to get past Hamilton also, because he's 10 seconds behind Hamilton. Interesting, man. This is really cool. I think the only thing that can make this race interesting is a safety car. The only thing that can make this race interesting is a safety car, and that's the only way. The only way to make this interesting is there has to be a safety car. Yeah, Hamilton has got no chance at the podium. I'm sorry, I don't know why people were saying that he's got a podium chance. Yeah, they're definitely like when these British commentators talk about Lewis Hamilton going to get podium, when you can clearly see that there's nothing that indicates that he can get it, then you know it's wishful thinking. You know it's British bias speaking louder and clearly that they're completely delusional. They just want a British driver to win at all costs. They don't care. They don't care how. They just care that it's a British driver. So I want to know if they're going to tell us that that Perez is no longer going to drive for Red Bull main team. That's what I am most eager about. I want to know if Perez is going to stay in Red Bull next season or not. If he does stay, then fine. If not, then that's just the way it is. Carlos Sainz can't do a thing, man. Because that McLaren is just way faster than that Ferrari. It's just the way it is. I don't know why Oscar Piastri is having issues driving fast. Oscar Piastri is having issues driving fast enough. But right now, he's 8 seconds ahead. How did he pull 8 seconds from Yuki Tsunoda that easily? Interesting. Yeah, so what I would say is that Albon, in my opinion, Colapinto has shown that Albon might not be as good as we all think, but I think it's mostly because he had the worst teammate he could possibly, like, he was put against one of the worst teammates, and that's unfortunately what happened. He was in a team with Gotifi, and then he was in a team with unfortunately we have to say this, with Logan Sargent. Unfortunately, Logan Sargent was left a lot to be desired. Leclerc is going to get driver of the day, but I do agree Leclerc does deserve it because he came from nowhere. Leclerc came from 17th, 18th position. So Carlos Sainz is 7 seconds behind Norris. He's falling, man. He's falling like a stone in the ocean. Carlos Sainz is heavy like a stone in the ocean, and he cannot get Norris. Dude, if something happens to Norris, and like if there's a safety car and Norris can no longer win this race easily, whoa. That's gonna bring back 2021 vibes, man. 2021 vibes all over again. Russell is now 2.8 seconds in front of Hamilton. Okay, so I'm gonna have to decide. Do I want to keep watching the live stream or do I stick with the live data? The live data is telling us that Norris is first, Carlos Sainz is second, 7 seconds behind. And 3 seconds is Charles Leclerc is third. He's 23 seconds behind Carlos Sainz. Why am I having problems saying this? My goodness, why am I having problems? Russell is 37th. No, that's wrong. 5 seconds behind Leclerc. Russell's in 4th place. Hamilton is in 5th place. Verstappen in 6th place, dude. Hamilton 5th. Verstappen 6th. Gasly 7th. 8th. Hulkenberg. 9th is Alonso. 10th. Oscar Piastri. 11th. Albon. 12th. Stroll. 13th. Yuki Tsunoda. 14th. Zogonin. 15th. Jack Doohan. 16th. Lawson. 17th. Magnussen. Why is Lawson having such a bad race? Oh, because of his wheel. Oh, yeah. So it says 3 laps remaining on my screen, but let's face it, here it's only 1 lap remaining. Yellow flag? Yeah, yellow flag for what? For 18 Stroll, track limits. Yellow flag, sector 7. Yellow flag. Why is there a yellow flag? A yellow flag. That could be the Achilles heel of Lando Norris seeing a yellow flag. That could be him getting a 10-second penalty and losing the Constructors' Championship for McLaren in the process. Who knows if he lifted off or not. He might have lifted, he might not have lifted, who knows. Why does it show that there's rainy clouds? It shows like rainy cloud icon. Interesting. This is crazy, man. Crazy. So this race is definitely finishing and Norris has won. I'm pretty sure, right? Norris has won the race. Carlos Sainz is 2nd. Leclerc is 3rd. Hamilton has passed Russell? Hamilton has passed Russell on the final lap. Hamilton passed Russell. Really? That's crazy, man. Russell must have given the place the position easily to Hamilton. Verstappen 6th place. 7th Gasly. 8th Hulkenberg. 9th Alonso. 10th Piastri. 11th Albon. 12th Stroll. 13th Yuki Tsunoda. 14th Zogonin. 15th Jack Doohan. 16th Magnussen. Okay, so I'm literally looking at the live data. I'm not even looking at the live stream. Because the live stream is too slow, man. At least I can see how he passed Russell. If Russell just let him pass. I'm sure Russell just let him pass. I'm sure Russell just let Hamilton through. Which is it's the honorable thing to do. Because ultimately he keeps praising Hamilton, but ultimately he needs to show that he actually respects Hamilton on track. Involving Stroll under investigation, track limits. So Stroll is going to get a penalty for sure. FA Series 5-second penalty for car 18, Lance Stroll. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at what is going on the final laps of the race. Dude, this is crazy, man. Okay, so now I'm seeing the final lap. Show me how Lewis Hamilton passes George Russell. Show me. Yeah, he's so close to Russell, bro. He actually catches up to Russell pretty quickly. Yeah, so we already know Lewis Hamilton. So I'm looking at Lewis Hamilton passing George Russell. I'm trying to see where he did it, how he did it. Formula 1 is only concerned about what Lewis Hamilton is doing. That's the only thing that if... Oh! This was the yellow flag. Liam Lawson was a yellow flag. Why is he not stopping that car? But how was Lewis Hamilton passing him under yellow flags? It doesn't look like Russell's making it easy for Lewis, bro. And there goes McLaren, wins the race. So you already know McLaren won the race. I'm just looking at it, actual footage. Dude, the fireworks look pretty crazy at the back. Ferrari did a very good job, man. But I would have loved to see them actually win this, but unfortunately that is too late. We don't even see how Lewis Hamilton passed. We couldn't even see how Lewis Hamilton passed Russell. I wanted to see how he did it. I wanted to see. You know what? GG's to Carlos Sainz. He couldn't pass Lando Norris, but he did a very good job compared to Leclerc, that destroyed his own qualifying. So McLaren is constructors champions. Good job for McLaren, man. Good job for dude. McLaren mechanics and Ferrari mechanics are embracing each other. Great stuff, man. Good sportsmanship. Good job. Thank you so much for joining this. Well, that is it for the 2024 season. I won't lie. The final race wasn't that interesting because we needed to see a safety car to actually spice things up. They could have put a safety car there at the final lap, but it wouldn't have been enough to actually make the race interesting, to be honest. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, do leave a like, do leave a subscribe. 2025 season, who knows who will be here, who will not be here. And yeah, they're still showing us the McLaren Technology Center on screen. My question is, why didn't they show the Red Bull Technology Center when the when the drivers' championship was won by Verstappen? That's my question. It seems a little bit biased over here, bro. Thank you so much for watching this. If you did like, do leave a like, do leave a subscribe. Specifically on YouTube. I do like Twitter, I do like Twitch, but hey, YouTube is a place, man. The place for videos. It's just the way it is, man. And unfortunately, Carlos Sainz could not cement his absolute destruction of Leclerc by making sure that he wins this race for Ferrari. If I'm telling you now, if Carlos Sainz won this race for Ferrari, it would have been crazy, man. It would have been crazy to imagine. It would have been crazy to imagine that if Carlos Sainz had won this race for Ferrari, that Ferrari would not be second guessing what they did with replacing Carlos Sainz with Lewis Hamilton. But now they would just tell themselves, oh well, you know, Lewis Hamilton's got seven world championships. He is definitely better, which on paper is so. But remember, if his car is not good enough, he is not going to be much used to you, man. Especially Ferrari. Like I'm telling you now, Ferrari's strategy team is not going to help Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton is no longer going to be what is the word? He's no longer going to be spoiled the way that the strategy team at Mercedes spoiled him by giving him the best possible strategies. It's not going to be the same next year in Ferrari. It won't be the same. Maybe Ferrari might improve, but they will not be on the level of Red Bull or Mercedes. That's a fact. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I am thoroughly excited to see what will Lewis Hamilton do in that Ferrari. I want to see for myself, is Lewis Hamilton capable? I don't know. I don't think so, but we have to find out for ourselves next year. See you then. Ciao for now. 2024 season is done. Max Verstappen is the world driver champion. Again for the 4th time in a row. Can he make it 5 times in a row next year? Can Max Verstappen, even when we know he no longer has the fastest car, can he actually win next year's race? Will his car be fast enough? Will his car be decent enough for him to take the fight to McLaren? Will his car be even faster than before? Will his car be the fastest car on the track? We don't know. Will McLaren's car remain the fastest, and will McLaren's car be the fastest next year as well? We don't know. We need to find out these answers. I honestly, the thing I'm more, there's only 2 things that I want to answer next year is, can Lewis Hamilton win in a Ferrari? That's my first question. Can Lewis Hamilton win in a Ferrari? And the second thing is, can Max Verstappen win a 5th consecutive World Drivers' Championship? Can they do it? And maybe we will find out if Perez will still be his teammate. I think they'll keep him as a teammate, and trust me, that doesn't make sense to me either, but we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen. Ciao for now. Here we go. That's it, boys and girls. Thank you so much for the 1 like I received on my stream, on my YouTube stream. I appreciate the 1 like on my YouTube stream. Let's see what happened on X, on Twitter. Let's see what happened. Probably nothing, but let's just see. No views, man. No views on my Twitter stream. That's sad, man. That's really sad. But hey, it is the way it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, boys. And what has happened on Twitter? I mean on Twitch. I've got 1 view, but I believe that is the bot. The YouTube bot. The YouTube bot is telling me, hey buddy, I'm here watching your stream because I'm forced to. See you next year. Ciao. Look, yeah, I'm watching this and I'm commentating this because I like Formula 1, because I've been following Formula 1 for a very long time. That's why I do this. I'm not doing this because this is a game or anything. I'm doing this because this is real racing. And I followed racing, Formula 1 racing for a long time. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm not doing it for any other reason than this is something that I feel passionate about. So hopefully if you liked this live stream, see you in the next live streams. Hopefully if they do exist and if they do continue. And yes, I will be following what happens, the drama, the ups and downs of what's going to happen next season. Ciao for now.